And we're back inside of Calabasas High School. I'm Justin Brantley, joined by Mark Edwards. We've got Strive for Greatness 17U versus Paul George Elite 17U. We just had a great one right before this. The 16s battled it out. Now the 17s are going to step up, and they're going to see if what they can do here facing off in the rubber match. Reminds me a little bit of what we saw yesterday. The 16s for Strive for Greatness got the win, and then they 17s had to face Compton Magic's 17s. And
this is another Cali battle. You know what I'm saying? Both teams supported by NBA All-Stars, one icon and one perennial All-Star, and possibly you never know how his career is going to end. Possible iconic player in Paul George. So this is no, I'm sorry, the last game. This is an amazing opportunity for these guys to support these kids, and yeah, this one right here is going to be crazy too. Like, this is 17 on the basketball. There's nothing better than this.
not at all. Into the front court, ball's moving around the perimeter. Jumper on the way, and good, deep three. That's a way to get it started with a three ball. Jazeer has it up top. Down low, Bronny James. He's starting where he left off earlier. He was aggressive, getting to the basket, did pretty much what he wanted to do. No good. Offensive rebound. Attacking downhill. Off the glass, no good. JJ with the rebound. He's going to push. Gives it up. Bronny for three. No good. Attacking downhill. Bucket is good.
Yesterday, Bronny didn't look as comfortable shooting the jumper. Today, his rhythm looks a little bit better. Footwork, timing, and all that. So we're hoping for a nice showing for the young fella.
JJ for three. He must have known you were sitting over here, huh?
Nah, it don't matter what I talk about. It don't matter.
Just like that, it's a 5-point game. Both teams 5-5. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Another three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound by Meadows. Meadows has been strong for Strive here all weekend long. Pull-up jumper on the way. Short. No good.
They've got to find ways of getting him more involved in the offense. From last game we saw, he's kind of just picking his spots or whatever, but I'd like to see him more on the floor of the offense. Run some plays for him. Simple movements.
Ball down in the post. Jazeer with the block from behind.
Nice activity from the big man.
Out and running, J.J. Taylor throws it up. Meadows, and he finishes.
Meadows from Taylor.
The baby bounce.
Hey, as long as it counts, right?
Yeah.
As long as he didn't get hung.
He put the ball in and grabbed the rim.
Right. Good defensive rotation there from Strive for Greatness.
These are some good warm-up games for these guys as they head into the EYBL next week.
Mike Price got the block, forced the travel.
They're second-guess themselves going up against the big man.
Yeah, I can understand why. Coming back the opposite direction. Off the glass, Bronny with the block.
Nice defense. Dunk that.
Oh. Jazeer there to clean up.
Black ball.
Dunk, lay it up, son.
if he'd have dunked that, this gym would have went crazy.
Yep. Absolutely.
I think his forte, I think his weapon in the open court is getting those crazy high layups, those finger rolls that a lot of kids don't use anymore. But, yeah, he's got that in his repertoire. Nice block on the big man. A lot of guys don't have post moves anymore, especially in the mid-post. So that's something that's really undervalued.
Mike Price not able to get it to go. J.J. Taylor corrals the rebound. Three-pointer on the way from Bronny, not able to get it to fall.
Ooh, he had him on the roll. He better have made that shot. He had his big on the roll all day.
Listen, he's done a good job so far scoring. He said, I want the basket. That's 7 from him early. Bronny with the floater. Off the mark. Meadows on the offensive rebound and putback.
Meadows is going to get his. Very active around the basket, runs the floor, does a little bit of everything.
Dallas, Makai Lewis.
Makai Lewis with a deep three.
Timeout.
Here we're going to get a look at Bronny getting downhill floater. No good. Meadows following it up. We've got a timeout on the floor. We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to stay right here with them.
So tell me, who impressed you today? Give me some insight.
Listen, I'm going to have to sit down and decompress.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, there's so many talented players.
Yeah.
All across the state, shoe brand agnostic. It doesn't matter. It can be independent. It can be Nike. It can be Adidas. It does not matter. There are players here.
Yeah. I've known that my whole life. I've been coming back and forth to Cali since '81. Now I'm here for good again. So yeah, I'm enjoying the culture right now.
I'd say in the last game, the person that stood out to me the most, because you know me as a talent evaluator, I don't just look at what you did in that game. I look at the trajectory for what you potentially could be. And Carter Bryant, I mean, just 6'7", long, has a handle, knocked down the outside shot, mid-range shot, got to the basket, ran the offense, pushed the point for them. That's, at that size, that's impressive. Back to live action. Mike Price brings it into the front court. There's JJ on the block, up and under. There's some contact there.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, JJ knows better. No pump faking when you're going in there. Just go straight up, go right over him. Take your time.
Ball moving around the perimeter. They get it down to Daniel Rosen. Rosen, low block, over the shoulder. Good.
Left. Daniel Rosen.
Daniel Rosen.
Plans money.
Nice shot.
Armand Mahdi for three.
Armand Mahdi has knocked down a couple threes today that's shown that he has the ability to stretch the floor for the Strive for Greatness squad. Now let's see him strap up and play defense. And that three ball is good from JoJo Phillips.
Yeah, we got to get a better contest on that shot.
Yeah, JoJo's done a great job here today. I like his size, his ability to knock down shots. This Paul George program, 15th through 17th, has multiple players that you can tell have a shot to play at that next level. Number 13 stood out to me. He stood out to me quite a bit earlier. We talked about him We talked about what he brings to the table. I was hoping that you would get here to see him play. His name's Jacob McFarland. He is long. He's a rim runner, rim protector, young kid. He's got a shot.
Can he shoot?
I haven't seen him do that yet.
Okay.
So it's not that he can't.
You know what I like.
It's not that he can't, it's that I just haven't seen it. But the funny thing is, you asked me that question. We had that same question about, hey, is there a post move available from Farrell Compton? Today, he caught it a couple times on a low block, was able to make something happen. So just because we haven't seen it yet doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's still kind of early.
Deep three from Dylan Matoyer, no good.
It's like the first or second weekend these kids are playing AAU, so, you know, a lot of them are having to decompress from the high school season.
Rebound Matoyer.
Let's see him get loose.
Maddie with the spin move. Not quite. Into the front court, ball on the perimeter. They get it down low. Jumper from Rosen.
Thank you very much, Daniel Ruzan.
Daniel Ruzan. I keep calling him Rosen. I apologize if his family's at home watching. It's Rosen. That's 4 points for him. Bronny James has it on the perimeter. Scanning the floor. 16 seconds left. Shot clock's turned off. He can take his time here.
He needs to go at 10 seconds. At 10 seconds, so now you need to attack.
Yep, attack downhill. Good job. A little bit too strong.
Jalen Hooks with the 2.
Jalen Hooks.
Jalen Hooks with the putback follow.
17-14 after 1.
17-14, Paul George Elite with the three-point advantage. At the end of 1, don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this short break.
Cleopatra was the most powerful woman in Egypt. But no one likes a diva, hun. Watching Prime Video, she realized rulers could give back. So she ordered some gifts with Prime. After that, it was more of a one team, one dream kind of vibe. Couldn't give up all the gold, though. Prime changed everything.
And we're back to live action. We've got LeBron James sitting courtside enjoying the festivities. What have you seen so far from this game, Mark?
They're really tentative. I want to see the ball go up and down. I like to see them push the ball. I'm still waiting to see a player with an elite handle. I saw one yesterday, and the Caleb kid, the little point guard.
Yep.
I love him. You know what I'm saying? I love him. I'll be surprised if he doesn't get some kind of Division I offers before this spring session is over. But there's no telling. That transfer portal is kind of full, and those college coaches are really looking for, players with some kind of experience or whatever start their seasons.
Cross-court pass,
Nice
three-pointer
pass.
on the way, no good. Rebound, Dylan Matoyer. Off and running, they're going to call the foul there.
One of the things NBA scouts are always looking for, college coaches are looking for, is kids that can make, quick decisions, with the ball. You know what I'm saying? Give you 2.5 seconds. Let's see how quick you can make it.
Isaac Himes with the three.
Pass, cut, shoot. What are you going to do? Make quick decisions.
Absolutely. Mekhi Lewis brings it into the front court, being guarded by Dylan Matoyer. He goes under the screen. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound, Bronny James. He just gets down the floor so quick. When he's in attack mode,
Yeah.
it's hard to stop him. I love seeing him be aggressive. He did that earlier today, and it was just a completely different feel for his team.
Yeah. He looked good finishing with the left hand all the way.
He can Finish with both hands, both sides of the basket.
A lot of
Here we're going to get
coaches-
another look at it.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Mill in the house, y'all.
Grabs the rebound and pushes, gets downhill. Rip over, finish off the glass.
Those are the kind of drills I'd love to see in these trainers' videos instead of the 18 dribble combo step back fadeaway.
Just under 7 minutes remaining here in this second period. DJ's been rocking with us all weekend here. 19-17. Ball inbounded to Donald Blewett. Attacking downhill, crossover, drive and kick, three-pointer on the way, no good. It's gonna stay here. Rocker step, not able to create any separation, gets to the lane. Good defense. They're able to get the stop. Dylan Matoyer out into transition, gives it up to Bronny. Bronny gives it back, calls for it. Three on the way. Good.
Nice shot. You look comfortable
Again,
in rhythm.
Yeah, when he's aggressive, he's playing in rhythm. This team is just a better team when he's, I love to see him facilitate. He's got a high basketball IQ. You noticed in day one, he was making the right reads. They just weren't knocking down the shots. Now he's being aggressive, and it just flows better. The team flows better with him looking to score.
And he's a better facilitator if he's able to make those wide open jump shots.
Absolutely. Up
Whoa.
and in. Donald Blewett, that'll give him 9 for the evening. Matoyer attacking downhill, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Jacob McFarland. Blewett's gonna bring it across the timeline. Matoyer's guarding him there. Gives it up. Attacking downhill, nearly turns it over.
I'm trying to figure out how these players are able to drive into the middle of these defenses and nobody's stopping them.
Listen, it's been happening all day long. I said if Mark Edwards was here, he would be having a conniption because there's way too much free reign getting 2 feet in the paint. That's been happening all day long.
They're getting paint touches for no reason at all.
Ooh. He's feeling it. Beautiful behind the back dribble. Pull-up jumper in rhythm.
He is putting on a show for his daddy. Hasn't looked over here not once.
Nope.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nope.
No pressure. Just play the game. Ooh.
Jumper on the way. Rebound in the hands of Isaac Himes. He's going to push it. He gives it up. Bronny thought about the three.
Yeah, you got to take
Pulls
that.
it out. Attacks downhill. Drive and kick, Matoyer. Attacking downhill. Again, those are those high basketball IQ plays that Bronny makes, but Matoyer's supposed to shoot that.
Yeah.
He's supposed to catch and let that go. That was a beautiful pass. He collapsed the defense. He did what you want him to do. You have to take that shot.
Why do you think I always talk about shooting?
Three-pointer on the way, no good. Another three on the way, and that one is good. D with his second three of the evening. 28-24. Advantage Strive for Greatness. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to stay here. Look at that behind-the-back dribble into a rhythm three. My goodness. My goodness. That's beautiful.
It's got a lot of potential.
Absolutely.
I think the more basketball he plays, I think the easier the game will be for him.
Yep.
And, you know, he's got to learn how to take risk in regards to his jump shot. He needs to be a little bit more aggressive offensively, you know what I'm saying? Because that will open up his passing ability.
100%. I'm just enjoying seeing him attack.
Yeah. It's a totally different Bronny James than I saw the first day.
Yep.
And I'm excited for that.
(28-24) Strive for Greatness, the advantage. Just over 3 minutes remains here in the first half. We're back from the timeout break. That was a little bit longer than the normal minute. Both teams needed a little breather. They've been playing hard. Into the front court. Crossover dribble. Mid-range pull-up, and that's good from Anthony Smith Jr.
Once again, in the middle of the defense.
Well, somebody's got to get to the nail hole and stop ball. Stop penetration, not allow anybody to get 2 feet in the paint. Big Jazir.
And one of the issues with the post guys is they have to understand where they can post up. You should post up on top of the block so that when you spin baseline, you actually have an angle where you can shoot off the backboard or straight in. He was under the block just now, so when he spent and turned, he was behind the backboard.
JJ no good for 3. Out and running. Up off the glass is good from Daniel Ruzan. That's his 6 points. It's been a different team these last couple possessions while Bronny's getting his breather.
Yeah, this unit might suffer a little bit. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be the point guard.
Meadows with the basket.
Good passing.
Good ball movement, unselfish. Somebody's got to rebound the basketball. Got to box out and rebound the basketball. Here you're going to see in transition, JJ gives it up to Hooks, who gives it up to Meadows, finishes at the basket. Daniel Ruzan is going to head to the free throw line. He's shooting 2. First one's on the way, and it's good.
Daniel Ruzan at the line for fouls on Devontae Taylor. And we're tied at 30. Under 2 minutes left.
Ruzan makes both free throws, able to knock them down, ties the ball game up. JJ Taylor has it up top, finds Hooks down low, kicks it out to Meadows. They're going to call the foul.
Hooks is going to need to catch the ball in the middle and look at the basket. He had a smaller player on him, and he passed out immediately. That just took away his advantage. You got Bronny James back in the game for Hooks.
And he needed to come back in the game. He's been the stabilizing force. When he's on the floor, it's just a different brand of basketball being played.
I've been having arguments on Clubhouse and social media, other social media networks about Bronny James. People not really, looking at him as a player, thinking, he is who he is because of his dad. This kid is talented.
Listen,
He's a special athlete.
I don't talk basketball with everybody for a reason. If I don't see you in these gyms nationwide, I don't want to have a conversation with you about a prospect you've never seen live. We're not having that conversation.
I like what he did just now with that behind the back move. It's a hard cross behind the back.
Jumper.
Nice. Nice.
Big Ja with the offensive rebound, put back.
The more confident Bronny gets with his offense, the better the player he'll be.
Yep.
And I think he's got to get more aggressive offensively. I think that will change the mindset of a lot of people because he's changed their mind right now.
Without a doubt.
Big Ja staying on the boards. I just need some action from Big Ja on the defensive end.
Yep.
They're living in the middle of the paint right there.
Yeah. If they could stop penetration, that'll be a difference maker. Ja looks a little tired.
Let's get him on some ball screens. Let's get that big fella out there, send some ball screens right in the middle, screen, rescreen. You know I hate when Biggs had a ball all the way up top, right? We had this conversation yesterday.
Mike Price with the three.
He took a
No
contested
good.
jump shot with 13 seconds.
Rebound, Parker Tuttle. 7 seconds remain in the first half. So that's one of those possessions that won't show up in the stat book, but there, Bronny cut him off and kept him from getting into the paint the way that they've been attacking at will up to this point, and it created a turnover.
Yeah, solid defender. Shout out to referees with the geriatric shoes.
Orthopedics, it's been a long day.
You need them feet. Them dogs are barking right now.
No good at the buzzer from Andrew Meadows, and that's going to be the end of the first. It's knotted up 32-all. We'll be right back with the second half of action. Don't go anywhere.
We get speed as the new currency of success.
Our team spends way too much time tending to outdated applications and software when they should be focused on driving application agility and innovation.
CDW Amplify Development Services modernizes software and application development to help accelerate innovation and digital transformation.
So you mean building new applications, UI, and mobile interfaces?
Well, you said you needed to innovate more quickly.
Oh, so he's a listener.
To do more at scale, trust CDW Amplify Development Services.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Of course your Buick parks itself. That's so you.
It's just up here on the right.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kinda got a sixth sense.
And a head-up display.
They're here.
Hit the field, warm up. You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yeah.
So you.
It is.
There's a Buick that fits your life, because at the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
And tonight's winning numbers are 18, 55, 39, 71, and 43.
43?
Those numbers again.
We won! Yes!
Quick! The Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
I'll hold on to that.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
The new GMC Sierra with hands-free driving offers the most advanced and luxurious pickup in its class. Yeah, it rocks.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio.
That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results. Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds. You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
You want to go out, Walter?
Let's go.
March, Walter!
Pace yourself. Beside the crystal mountain. So come with me, we'll go and see.
That's incredible.
Oh yeah, it's a Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. This thing's built for off-roading right from the factory.
No, I meant the cat. It's like nobody's seen a cat before.
The Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. Find new friends, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Social media doesn't really feel very social these days. Sure, we get to see our friends, but it's so much better to be with them. And even though we're more connected, we miss being together. Tap into what's happening right now and meet up with friends, old and new. With the only social network that's designed to get you offline and back into life. Swoop in. Let's hang.
It was always a tradition in the family to play saxophone. My mom was a saxophone player.
I started playing in the 7th grade. It makes me happy to know that he's following my footsteps. I'm really honored.
My mom was taking me on a college tour at Shaw University, and she's like, oh, look, DJ, that's the McDonald's I used to go to. This McDonald's is so important because it ended up being a place where our band members would go to get to know each other outside of the band room.
Oh, you!
It's definitely like our student union.
But with fries.
For our crew to go to that same McDonald's she went to, such a big deal for me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Two claps for the you!
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
Don't worry, Ma. We'll be there soon.
We? Is this the one?
Well, let's say I found the one who takes me to another level. Always stays calm under pressure. Most importantly, the one that helps me discover the coolest places.
This sounds wonderful.
Come outside, I'll introduce you.
They're here.
Definitely the one.
Introducing the all-new Nissan Frontier.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, just $12.99. Only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Once upon a time, there lived a princess with really long hair who was waiting for a prince to come save her. But really, who has time for that?
Let's go. Feeling myself. I'm feeling
She ordered herself a ladder with Prime one-day delivery, and she was out of there.
I want some hood girls looking back at it and a good girl in my tax bracket.
Now, her hairdressing empire is killing it. And the prince? Well, who cares? Prime changed everything.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
Oh, it was terrible. I was totally stranded.
No TP?
Nope. Empty roll.
So what happened?
Well, we started buying Charmin Super Mega Roll.
Whoa, that's huge.
Charmin Super Mega Roll is 6 rolls in one and lasts so much longer, you don't always have to worry about the roll running out.
I'm glad you were rescued, Dad.
Me too. It was a huge relief.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. Guaranteed to.
And we're back to live action here for the second half of the Battle LA here inside of Calabasas High School. We're knotted at 32 apiece. Bronny James has 10 points, 3 rebounds. He's leading all scorers. What have you seen from this first half so far, Mark?
I've seen that some of these players need to get bigger shorts. I've seen some good basketball. Bronny James is having a good game. He's having a good day overall from what I've seen, these past 2 games. This is a good game, 32-32. Both teams are, they're finding their way. AAU season is really about to start. The big boy, no hands. This is their warm-up. This is something that these kids need, coming out of high school. Jump up.
Yep.
He's in rhythm. Once he's in rhythm with that kind of form, that rhythm, he's going to make a lot of shots. I need him to continue to be aggressive offensively because that's going to open his passing game up because now guys are going to have to step to him a little bit more. That's going to open up more lanes.
Yep, and I told you, when he's aggressive, he's one of the best players in the country by far. He can score, he can shoot, he can pass, he rebounds. And we talked about that yesterday. I love guards that will go get a rebound and push. They're not waiting for a big to grab the rebound and get it to them. They'll go get it themselves. So, there's so much that stands out to me about his game.
He's going to have his opportunity on the EYBL. If you want to prove you are who you are, that is arguably the best league in this country to prove that. If he can do that, with his team.
Ooh, can't foul jump shooters.
He's going to prove a lot of people wrong.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about. This game is about proving people wrong. Anytime somebody says you can't do something, your job is to show them you can.
Yep.
Oh, he can't shoot. Oh, next time you see me, watch this jump shot. He can't pass. He can't defend. That's your job. Kids should not look for the accolades, he's a great player. No. I want to hear people that says what I can't do because I need that challenge. Every single day I want to be challenged. I want to be in the gym. I always want to sharpen some iron against somebody just as good or better than me. That's what this game is about. That's what makes this game beautiful. Yeah. And next week, the gloves come off, EYBL.
It's about getting 1% better each day. And when you're
That's
talking
a lot.
When you're talking about EYBL grassroots, etc., it's about getting better each time you step on the floor, right? It's not just about the wins and losses. It's about the development and growth. Rhythm jumper, good.
And see, that's exactly what I was talking about in the first half. Let's get Big Boy at the top of the key setting some immovable screens. You're not getting around those screens he can set. And if Bronny goes off them tight like he just did, you're going to have opportunities like that all day long. And he can delay a little bit and let big man roll into the middle. Nobody's taking the charge on him. I'm just going to say that out loud. So that's a better offense. See, right here, he's still wrong spot on the block. He's got to shoot that.
Yep.
Like I said, see, I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, you do.
I've been doing this for 28 years, training, developing guys. I know what it looks like. That's if he's shooting in rhythm with that kind of form, his footwork. You look at a shooter's footwork, which is going to determine if he's going to make the shot or not.
Yep.
The form always is going to be straight. Guys going to hold their foul through, but look at the rhythm.
100%.
He's got to continue to be. Don't settle. Don't settle. Now the big got to move. What I say?
Doesn't matter.
What I say?
Yep.
Be aggressive. Put on a show, young fella.
I'm telling you.
Put on a show, young fella.
It's a different game when he's in attack mode.
And he's a really good defender. He's a really good defender. A lot of times kids aren't really pointed in the right direction defensively. That time he prevented his guy from going into the middle. He went baseline. He still slid down to the baseline and helped cut him off. That's defense. Now, his teammates should have been there on the baseline to cut it off totally, but he did his job.
Yep. Tackle down.
Oh, yeah. He's putting on the show. He's putting on the show. He needed yesterday's game to wake him up, splash some cold water on his face. Now he's looking like he's ready for action.
Yeah, and he had 21 earlier.
He's putting on a show here.
He had 21 earlier today.
Now that's the point guard's fault. Well, he's not a point guard, but that's his fault. He's got to wait until that pick is secure and stopped, and then he can step into it. Because that pick is still moving, that's going to be a blocking foul, a moving screen all day long.
21 earlier, he has 23 so far.
I want him to stay aggressive. I don't want him to slow down.
No, keep going. Get the ball right now. Get it in his hands.
See, now they've got to run some kind of actions. They're not getting a lot of movement. Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
And why was he able to cut down the middle like that? My fault, the middle of the floor like that again. I'm going to have to put on a coach's clinic for some of these guys. Did he shoot a floater from three-point range? He shot a one-leg floater. Big John's got to be ready.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Contest Bronny.
Oh, he's dunking it. No, JJ. JJ, you got to dunk that. JJ Taylor, you've got to dunk that, baby. You've got to dunk that, baby.
LeBron having fun with JoJo Phillips. JoJo tried to answer. Wasn't able to get it to fall. Daniel Ruzan.
Said blocking shots, that's a family trait. Stop playing with me.
Ooh.
Okay, they're about to open it up. Now let me see the defense. Let me see the defense. Let me see the defense. See right here, this is my problem. You cannot let a point guard just hover back and forth in the middle of the floor. You got to cut them off. You got to keep them on the sideline. That way you protect your bigs. That's how you protect your bigs. Keep that guy on the sideline. Now we got 4 defenders looking at him as well as yourself. Dunk time.
JJ Taylor takes it to the upper room. 52-41, 11-point advantage. And that's going to be Strive for Greatness basketball, I believe. It should be.
It's important these kids keep this energy. Keep this energy. When you're scoring on offense, that's good, but let's see something on defense as well. They're going to need better team defense playing in the EYBL.
They just said ole and let JJ go right down the lane. He could have walked that in.
That was an usher. They helped him to the basket.
(52-41), 3.5 remains here in this third period.
Wasn't it 32 at halftime?
Yep.
They just ran off 20 points.
20-9 run.
If I'm coaching them, we're going to practice tomorrow. We're going to do defensive slides for an hour and a half, closeouts, rebounding drills, outlet drills. We're going to do everything defensively on how to secure the basketball, how to rotate, get back into the middle. And unfortunately, a lot of coaches just don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. I'm going to critique you all day long when I see what you present out on this floor with these kids. You're not giving them the correct information. I'm going to call you out on it every single time. You've got to teach these kids to play the game the right way. It is a lot more difficult for these kids to get Division I scholarships because of the transfer portal. So if you're not preparing these kids, a college coach is not looking at them like, yo, he can't help me. So now these kids are going to have to do prep years. Kids are going to have to get held back in the 8th grade. You're just going to have to be bigger, better, older, stronger. Prepare these kids.
We're back to live action. Dylan Matoya brings it into the front court. Now, with a 9-point advantage, let's take a look to see if they're able to sustain the run with Bronny sitting on the bench. JJ crossover, attacking downhill, up off the glass, and good.
He went off 2 feet just now. He needs to go off 1 leg.
JoJo Phillips coming back, tried to get the dunk, wasn't able to get it.
You got to make a better decision.
It's going to remain Strive for Greatness basketball. Here we're going to get a look. Crossover, Hezzy, nope. Down the lane, up and off the glass. 54-41, just under 3 minutes remain.
That's a monster lab, Hezzy. I was going to let you know that ahead of time. That's something we worked on at Donda. That's a monster lab move right there. So that's kind of trademarked. That's a move from the 80s.
Mike Price
dunk that.
Attacking downhill with the lane, no good.
Point shaving at his best. Point shaving at his best. Nah, don't do that. Don't let him get that.
Yeah. Got to stop ball.
You got to be competitive. Got to be competitive. Knockdown.
Ball can't stick. Mike's got to make a move or get it out of his hands.
It's a foul. God.
Attacking downhill. Up and off the glass, no good. Armand Mahdi not able to collect it. It's going to stay here. It'll be Paul George Elite basketball.
The kids have to learn to, simplify the game, make simple passes, simple cuts. Because the leagues they're about to go play in, that EYBL is something serious.
Steal from Madi. He's going to push it. Has JJ on the wing. JJ thought about the three.
JJ's got to catch
Rocker
that ball.
Step. Rips through. He's going to get to the free throw line shooting too.
He's very good at drawing fouls. All season long, he was having 15, 16 free throw attempts every game with the Don Academy crew. I think he put up about 25 points a game for Donda as well.
Yeah, he was a force to be reckoned with. First free throw's good.
If we can get 10 to 15 pounds of muscle on him, whoa.
Yeah.
I owe him a pack of protein shakes, so I'm gonna help that cause. Feed me. I'm gonna feed him.
Both free throws are good. There's 9 points so far. Donald Blewett brings into the front court, crosses from right to left. He's on the left-hand side, being guarded by Bronny James.
Help side. See, got to step all the way over. DJ just supposed to be there with his hands
see ball,
up.
see man. Ruzan able to finish.
JJ has to be there. It's got to be better help defense. He was in
JJ.
Position, but he didn't step over there into that baseline, cut that baseline off. You can't
JJ
give that guy
pushing
that
the point,
position.
pulls it out. Attacking downhill. Up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Parker Tuttle. He kicks it ahead. Off the glass, basket, Anthony Smith Jr.
That's too easy.
That's 8 for him.
That's too easy. Also, you can't drive into the lane looking for a foul nowadays because referees are just not going to give it to you. They're going to say he's trying to create contact. They're not going to give it to you. You got to play straight up basketball. If they give it to you, that's what it is.
And there you see Anthony Smith Jr. competing. That's what I love to see from events like this. Guys are competing.
Yeah, they're not giving up. No lead is safe with that great equalizer on the floor, that three-point line.
So,
wow.
He was fouled multiple times.
He was fouled at least 3 times.
But I'm going to look for the positive in that situation. What I loved is that he went and got the basketball. He did not allow it to stick over in the corner.
If his man would have actually set a better screen, he'd have had an easier path to the basket. This guy, as soon as the defender hit him, he turned and let the defender go through.
High-low action.
And there's no way he gets that position. That's another teachable moment.
Well, that was
you have to get around that.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be able to seal him that easily. Yeah. And that pass should not have had that. If he's going to seal you, we're not going to allow him to get that pass down in there.
Yeah.
See ball, see man, right? Baseline out of bounds play, but Parker Tuttle steps on the inline.
Young players especially, when you guys catch the ball off passes, immediately catch that ball and go into a shot fake. You don't have to actually go all the way to it, but actually give a look as if you're going to try to shoot it. That's going to give you a lot more options. That's going to make the defense actually have to step up a little bit or not. If they don't step up, you can knock down those shots, but you got to give yourself options as soon as you catch the ball.
Triple threat, right?
Yes, all day.
Yes, sir. Mike Price dribbling it out. Shot clock's turned off. Oh, there's shot clock is inconsequential at this point.
He's got to go at 10 seconds. Let's see if he knows.
He's got to go at 10.
Ready? Now time to go. Good. Held it too long.
So
that's a drive and kick situation. You got that. You
absolutely.
Got too deep, actually. You get 1, maybe 2 dribbles into the paint. Jump stop, play off 2 feet like we talked about yesterday. Play off 2 feet, get into the lane, kick that to the wing. No way.
After 3, 56.
Thought he was going to do a Christian Laettner. Catch a turn.
56-47 after 3. We've got one more period of basketball. We'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere.
When you don't feel like working and you still got to go to work, that's the grind. And that's what you have to do sometimes.
When you choose to put in the work and embrace the journey, success has no choice but to find you.
Bugs, come here. I want to see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. with the varsity.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, you made it.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
And we're back to live action. Dylan Matoya brings it into the front court. That should be a foul call right there. Matoya is going to get to the lane. He's going to head to the free throw line.
Nice move. Young Bronny James getting some great advice from his dad. The fundamentals, simple backdoor movements. See, that's what the game is missing right now. Like I keep saying all the time, I keep seeing these trainers all over the internet teaching these kids all the wrong things, all individual things. Like it's about me, but it's a team game. You got to know how to play with your teammates. You got to know the simple how to cut back door, how to signal for a cut back door. There's a lot of things that trainers can be teaching, but they're not. It's all individualized, and it's hurting the game, and it's hurting these kids because, like I said, that transfer portal is #1 now. That's the #1 recruiting tool. You actually have coaches that are not going to the first week of live period because they're hosting transfers for visits. So that's how important it is. Our kids have to be ready.
Listen, you never know when the window of opportunity is going to open, so you have to be prepared to step through that window, kick down the door, climb over the wall. Whatever you have to do, you have to be prepared for that opportunity. You can't wait for the opportunity, then try and get prepared later.
Yes, sir. Get that.
It's going to be Strive for Greatness basketball.
I'd like to see Strive for Greatness play a little faster. They got a comfortable lead, but I want to see them play faster because they're going to get pressure in the EYBL. He was too far out to make that pass. He's got to come a little closer. At least get to the volleyball line.
So, as far away as he made that pass, if you were coaching in that situation, what would you have called, like a fake DHO to come up to draw your defender closer?
Basically, he's just going to run up and just cut back door. I'm going to slide everybody over. And neither team has been doing good with help defense in the middle of the floor, so it'll work all day long. It's wide open, but you can't make that pass from half court. Magic Johnson can, LeBron can, very few people can, but that pass is the top of the key or a volleyball line pass.
Armand Mahdi steps on the in line. Paul George Elite Basketball. Wow. Rebound Bronny, off and running. Pull-up jumper. Not there. Offensive rebound for Hooks. Mahdi for three. No good.
I would probably like to see him take one more dribble into the paint. Ooh, cookies. Dunk that.
Mahdi got up.
Good defense.
So I'll tell you, this is what I love to see is teams when they turn up the defensive intensity, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to understand, regardless of whether this is a live period and coaches are in the building, this live stream can be played anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
The eye in the sky doesn't lie. You want coaches to see you playing intense defense from start to finish every time you step on the floor. It's a pride thing.
Actually having some defensive principles early on is so important for these young kids.
Hooks out and running, doesn't have numbers, so
One
slow
on
it up.
three.
No, he won't.
One on three. Okay, I've seen him do that and go between the legs and do it in practice on somebody, so that doesn't surprise me at all. That's a normal play for Jalen Hooks.
Here we're going to get another look at that. I thought he was going to slow it up, pull it out, wait for some help from his friends.
One on three.
Nope, I'll take it myself. Wow. 60 to 47, 13-point advantage. We're getting another look at it. Spin cycle, finish at the rim. Just under 6 minutes remaining in regulation, 60 to 47. Let's see how they're able to close this one out.
Shout out to my North Carolina Tar Heels. You know what I'm saying? We will be in the national championship game on Monday. Let's go. My young boy Brandon Robinson, who's been training with me since he was like 9 years old, is a grad assistant on the team. And I'm so happy for him because he won a championship in 2017 with them, and now he's going back to the championship game with the opportunity to win as a grad assistant coach. So shout out them Tar Heels.
That's amazing. Not too many people could say that.
Yeah, he's one of the 400 kids I've helped in the past 28 years, you know, get a scholarship or whatever, and he's very close to my heart, man. My young boy, Brandon Robinson.
Listen,
great young man.
You've been doing it for longer than most people have been alive.
Yeah.
What would you say has been the biggest difference in the game of basketball now versus what it was 20 years ago?
The only real difference is that the kids don't have as much experience because they're not able to play pickup ball. And these kids don't play a lot of one-on-one, which one-on-one builds character. You know what I'm saying? Because you end up playing one-on-one basketball against your best friend. He knows all your moves. If you can get a move up on your best friend, a stranger can't stop you. I don't care what highlights they watch.
Yep.
So just the opportunity to play pickup basketball. You learn the game. You learn the game from your OGs. They teach you what to do, what not to do in certain situations. Look at that defense. Help defense got to be there to come off that baseline.
I like the rotations defensively there.
I like seeing the guys take pride in defense. Bronny James take pride in defense. I like that. You got to sit down.
Well, not only does he take pride in defense, but he's communicating.
Yeah, that's what we're not seeing a lot of. And if you ever go on and see an NBA practice, it's loud. It's a lot of talk. It's talk. If you're not talking, you're not playing.
When you see guys play defense for 35 seconds and take pride in it for 35 seconds.
Yeah, you got to talk.
Yep.
Help right, help left, middle, help side. You got to talk. It's a team game. It's not a one-on-one thing.
Into the front court, 3 balls on the way from Tuttle. Deep 3. Wow, that's his second 3. He has 6.
They need to run some more sets for him. I've been running a bunch of pin down and curls for him all day long.
Yep, 60 to 50.
And use him as a decoy.
Josh sets the screen up high.
He's going under. You got to take that jump shot. As soon as he goes under, knock that down.
Yep.
Here you go.
Rebound, JoJo Phillips. JoJo's been relatively quiet here so far this evening.
The more confidence Bronny gets with that jump shot and understanding that he's got to be more aggressive, the better a player he'll become. Because that's what they look for at this level as far as ranking. They look to see how determined you are with the basketball.
Another 3 from Parker Tuttle.
Yeah, they should have been running pin downs, curls, all kind of stuff for him. They got him just playing loose right now.
He's 3 for 3 from 3. Dylan Matoya attacking downhill.
So he attacked the middle of the defense.
Gives it up to Big Josh, spin move.
Nice move.
Finish.
When you have that sideline available, act like you're going to the middle and just take that whole baseline. There's no help defense there.
There's Tuttle. He wants another one. Step back, 3. Bang, bang. Oh, in and out.
Outlet.
Big Ja, great rebound. Kept it high. Spin move 3 on 2. 3 ball on the way from Matoya.
Nice. What I like about Matoya's shot just now is that he held his foul through in hopes that the defense would hit his hand and he'll get a 3-point play and 1.
Another 3 on the way from Tuttle. That's good.
And he got fouled on that.
In California, is the bank open late on Saturdays?
It's open late, man. It's open late. You might not be able to get no service, but it's open late for sure.
Here we're going to get another look at Tuttle. The crossover step back off the glass. That's exactly how he dialed it up. That's exactly how he wanted it. There we have Matoya catching it in rhythm. No hesitation, letting it go.
Nice pass by Jalen Hooks.
65-56, 3.5 remaining in regulation. $65-56. If you're in the huddle for each team, start with whichever one you want. This is lightning round. What are you telling your team right now?
if I'm strive for greatness, I'm using this as a practice game. So I want to see guys pick up at half court. I want to see better rotations on defense. They're leaving their teammates naked on the baseline when the other team drives. They've got to get in better help position. Those are the simple things that I want to tell them because, like I said, they're going to the EYBL next week, and those teams are very offensively gifted. So I really want to focus on defense, and I want to focus on us pushing the ball. Pushing the ball, a lot of pick and roll, a lot of movement. That's one of the big things these kids got to do. They got to make decisions really quick if they want to play at the next level.
Absolutely. Quick baseline out of bounds.
That's that way.
It's going to be Paul George Elite basketball.
What I haven't seen a lot of this game is the utilization of the shot fake. Kids are going to dive at you all day long. Shot fake, one dribble, two dribble. That's the game. That's the fundies you got to have. Another legendary Clint Parks reference. Fundies.
Listen, I've had so many people hit me up about what Peja Stojakovic's son did yesterday.
Man.
Wow.
If they give me that kid, I turn him into a better version of Peja.
Uh-oh.
Monster Lab is over for him.
Pull-up jumper on the way from Tuttle. Bronny went and got that. His head was at the rim on that rebound.
Don't jump. Oh, and one. If he didn't foul him, he was going to get dunked on.
So I've been consistent. I've talked about this all day long. Guys understanding the kick ahead. No wasted dribbles. Seeing that you've got a guy out in transition, getting it a beautiful underhand pass, got it to JJ in rhythm.
That might be the only thing I would say was bad was it was the underhand pass.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that in college. You know what I'm saying? But at this level, the fact that he recognized it and got the pass to him was great.
Three-pointer on the way. Meadows with the rebound. Kicks it ahead to JJ. Tries to get it back to Meadows. Want to reward the runner. Out in transition. JoJo Phillips can't get it to go. It's going to be Strive for Greatness basketball, 68-56. Just under 2.5 remaining here in the fourth period.
Flag.
Oh.
Turnover, three ball on the way. No good. Rebound Mike Price, and he's going. 3 on 2. Nope. No numbers. Crossover, drive, kick. Three ball on the way. Good.
It's a good pass. I would like to see him got a better paint touch than that. I'd like to see Mike Price work on his point guard skills. We know he's a big-time scorer. I'd like to see him work on his point guard skills a little bit more because when he gets to college, he's going to have to play the point.
Yep. Floater. That kid loves the floater.
He shot over from the three-point line earlier, so yeah.
Meadows kick out to Price.
Okay, we got something here. We got something here. Throw it up.
Ooh. So I don't understand what Tuttle thought he was doing. Deep three in response. Can't get it to go.
Either that rim is low or that boy got bounced.
Yeah.
I think it's the latter.
Yeah, for sure. Backside, Meadows.
Meadows is a 2022 Kurt Rambis.
Yep, they're having fun right now.
And for those of you who don't know who Kurt Rambis is, you might want to go watch that old HBO, what's it called? Winning Time.
Winning Time. I was about to say, Google exists. They can figure it out.
Yeah.
Three ball on the way. No good. JJ's out and running. Turns it over. Tuttle with the steal.
He's going to pull it.
Pull up three. Yep. No good. Bronny with another rebound. Pull up three in rhythm. Short.
He faded away on that shot. That was the only issue. Form looks good. He's got to continue to be aggressive. This is all preparation for the next levels of high school, potentially college, next level for all these kids. This is a good showing.
75-56. looks like is going to be our final.
Final score, 75-56.
And that's it. Here we're going to get a look at that alley-oop. Bronny on the receiving end.
He did that too easy.
One more to go, one more to go.
Yeah, he did that too easy. That was light.
Next game is 5 minutes.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
And that's the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Next game here on SUV TV.